The bustle of academia fills the air with the sound of pages turning and quills committing thought to record. The smell of ink and parchment fills the atmosphere on a day just like the ones you grew accustomed to, uneventful and uninspiring. A plethora of well maintained books line the shelves of the grand library, though it seems you have stumbled across an item here that changes the monotony of the environment. Resting in your arms lies a journal on the verge of disintegration, its pages unfathomably water damaged, but still legible. It seems determined to last just long enough for an enterprising mind to pry the secrets hidden within. Taking care not to reveal your prize to any of the staff or other students, you find your preferred seating at the establishment without issue. A large gray sofa in a quiet corner of the second floor, with a window overlooking the fountain. Hours drift by as you peruse the pages of the eloquently written book. Pages of characters and conflict, wars, love, and loss keep you entranced well into the afternoon. Though the tale ends in immense tragedy, to you it felt like time well spent, as you are left reeling with the vivid imagery of the happenings in that book. Finally ready to put the diary away, you stand, taking a deep and satisfying breath, enjoying the sight of the sun setting and gazing at the fountain, as you catch a glimpse of a raven-haired and pale man standing by the fountain, staring directly at you. Unease begins to build as you meet his gaze. You check the state of the book in your hand before leaving, turning to look once more just to be sure it wasn't you he had his sights set on. He is gone. With your pace carelessly loud, you rush to return the book to its rightful place in these halls of study, the top shelf of a particularly large bookcase, drawing the ire of a few students and librarians as you go. Finding your destination, you are greeted by one of the librarians, a stern look on her face and a finger pressed gently on her lips. You nod in apology and acknowledgement before gingerly climbing the mahogany ladder to rest the book in its place. As you reach for its spot, the book slips from your hand. You panic, attempting to reach the fragile item before it hits the ground. You slip, and time seems to slow as you descend in pursuit of it. A loud thud echoes through the halls, drawing the attention of everyone in the building before the sound of the ladder and yourself crash through the silence. You look down to find the book is now dust, then up to the look of silent shock on the librarian's face, a frown slowly bubbling under her expression. Your first thought is to run. Down one aisle, into another, darting between students, you feel more and more eyes follow you as the chase ensues. It feels as if you are losing them, but going nowhere. Your heart races. You turn back to see more and more people following you. The chase continues out of the library, into the mess hall, past the lecture halls. You turn to find nobody, though the sound of the ensuing search persists. You find yourself a broom closet to wait in while the hunting party exhaust themselves. Though you can feel your heart still racing in the back of your throat, you slow your breathing to a quiet crawl, long enough for the bustle outside to die down. You wait for an hour to be sure. As you reach to turn the handle to open the door, it shudders as something rams into it. Again, it bangs, and you start to fear they have found you. You press your back against the cushioned back wall of the closet and press your feet against the door to maintain its stability. The room feels smaller with each slam, though they become gentler and more muffled the longer this continues. The walls feel soft and lined with satin. Gravity seems to have shifted in the darkness. You are on your back. The air is cold. Your breaths become shorter as the oxygen here begins to deplete.